Okay, anyway, this is my, again, third attempt without getting interrupted. I apologize. Anyway, real quick, because I'm tired of saying it over and over again. Gear Best, this is for you. You asked me for a video of my X-21 BAYANGTOYS unit. I don't believe it ever came with GPS module inside this unit. I'd say that only because the GPS all comes up. It says it, I think it's built into the transmitter actually. This light comes on, stays solid. This comes up, GPS. Put on, off, obviously, icon. With this button right here. That's what the manual says, and it goes on and off if you hit the button. Well, the initial setup. You wait 30 seconds to a minute while the lights flash. That means it's searching. You know it locks on to the actual GPS satellites, and that's a hold satellite lock on. But when it does so, it switches over in a blink of an eye. I know this only because, well, for one thing, the units never stay still. You know, I mean, there's a GPS hold. I know quads. I have 30, 40 of them myself, and I know this isn't ideal, you know, surroundings in front of my house. But the Phantom 4 and the Phantom 3 all link up satellites, no problem. Every quad I have links up. You know, my CX-21 or 22, my CX-20, all. I mean, and then my X-16 links up. So, I mean, it's not an issue about satellites being available. I'm just going to show you. Here I go. First thing, I'm turning the unit on. And without satellite, you cannot use any of the functions. Not even return to home work. This is dangerous. Because even without wind, it goes in its own direction. There's no wind at the moment. The light's flashing. True. Okay. Look down for 2 seconds. It'll lock on, it'll bind here in a second, so I want to rebind it for you. Let me turn it off. It's not working. Hold on a second. I didn't do it fast enough. Okay. Here. There we go. Now I found. Wow, it's just. Well, it's because I had already done a feed prior. Well, it doesn't matter because I'm trying to do a feed in this third time attempt because I keep getting interrupted. I apologize. Regardless, normally this feed, this right here, the flashing, it's supposed to be steady on when it's locked on to satellite. But normally, what happens is this is steady, and this GPS that's flashing on and off right here, if you can see, I hope, it's supposed to be steady. Per manual it says if that's not steady, GPS is not locked on. Those are supposed to stop on the quad itself when it's locked on to satellites. I'll sit here for a good minute if you want, and we'll see if it locks on. Oh, by the way, in the camera on that, I get a feed off of it sometimes. But now, for some reason, it just does not want to work. I checked the wiring, everything's fine, it's connected. I disconnected it, reconnected it, nothing. So I don't know what's up with that either. I just know that ever since I first opened the box, and there was, I mean, whoever packaged it, or maybe it was from being shipped, it's probably what it was. There was just, I don't know, out of place. And this I had to put on myself. It's not the easiest thing to do. You have to literally slide this out and then slide this thing in, take the antenna part off, which is not hard. It's just nobody knew that because it doesn't say it in the directions. Anywho, okay, it's been long enough. We should have been satellite. Okay, so you can see right here it says on, and then GPS is flashing quick as heck, and then this, like I said, normally when I do setup, I start up, this is solid, and then that's solid. About 30 seconds, 45 seconds into it, once it's acquired satellites, enough of them, that unit should stop blinking and lock onto solid green and red in the front. And then this unit, for some reason, goes from steady on, and then this is steady on, and then it, like within it, like that fast, it starts blinking like this, and this is what it looks like afterwards. Okay, and so this is on. I'll turn it off and on just for you, for shits and giggles. Okay, that's off. And I mean, it's meant to be turned off and on. Can't trust any of the telemetry because there's no guidance through GPS. So, by the way, there's actually some wind today. But here we go. Alright, I've even tried to trim this thing out, and it will not trim. Oh wait, I gotta put the wires inside, I apologize. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm gonna stay out of frame unless there's something that needs to be done with the remote. So here we go. And right off the bat, you'll notice, well, there's no wind right now, if you notice my fan, or my flag. Yeah, a little bitty breeze, but... Oh, there it goes. See you later. Oh, and you're probably thinking, well, you didn't calibrate it. Oh, yeah, I did. But hey, just to prove a point, I'll show you what it's like here. I'm not touching anything. Well, now there's wind. You're probably thinking, that's wind doing it. I mean, it's hard not to land when you're in wind, but when the unit itself bites you. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna go do a calibration real quick. Turn off. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna do calibration. Do the gyros. There we go. Gyro stabilized. Now time for the calibration portion. There we go. Nice blanket, see? Oh, so we want to do full circles, 3 of them. Even though I've seen people do it with just one. But I want to be thorough.